Seppala from Children of Bodom here with Rock Cut Media. How does the fans here and the metal scene differ from metal scenes around the world?
Well, like I told you before, Montreal is one of the best places to play shows at least, and the whole of Canada is a pretty strong market for us, like records as well. So yeah, we're talking about one of the best audiences in the world.
How come Montreal's the best?
I don't know. I think there's some sort of a European. I think there has to, because it's the only part of the North American continent that's like somehow just very strong.
It's because we're an island.
Maybe.
No, we are.
But
fact.
But I think it's the French connection, the European connection somehow.
Mm-hmm. Sure. What do you think of the Stop Online Piracy Act put forth by the American government to try to stop those pirates?
Online piracy.
Yeah, like
actually, I
downloading music for free, just thieving.
The online, well, everyone knows the music business is like in transformation from the old CDs, vinyls culture into the whole online MP3 thing. And I still do believe that that the copyrights, music copyrights, the people who own them should get rewarded, and the royalties should flow as they used to be when people were buying CDs and vinyls.
Mm.
So I would support all the legal ways of downloading stuff. Yeah, because I think we should get paid. Also not only for the shows and merchandise, but also from the record sales, whether they are like CDs or MP3s.
Mm.
So in general, I oppose the illegal downloading.
Fair enough. Of course. All right. So if one day all of your musical talents were just like stripped away from you, just randomly, like in Space Jam, what would you do with your life?
I don't know. I would probably. Well, I'm finishing my school now, so I would probably just try to get something going on with my degree.
Cool. What are you taking?
Political history.
Political history. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I understand in your latest album that you had an American producer to produce your album. How do you think that affected the sound of the album versus like, you know?
It changed the sound a little bit. It didn't really change the songs, just a little bit, but the sound was, because we've always had past 4 albums we had pretty much the same recorder and the guy who was mixing it, and now we had a different guy who was recording and different guy mixing it, so it changed the whole general sound a little bit, which probably the sound geeks will, of course, they will realize, but it was not a big deal for me at least. Mm-hmm. But it changed a little bit, which was a little fresh thing for us, I think.
Just the music itself?
Yeah, the music itself is pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm. So do you have any interesting stories, I'm assuming you've been there, from Lake Bodom?
I personally never had anything interesting happening. We've been there partying a couple of times. I think the last time it was winter, so we were just messing around on the lake ice. But I never actually camped there.
Oh no?
I know that there was this community, I don't know, it was like some sort of a fan club or something, but these Children of Bodom fans, they gathered there once, some years ago, for like a party and camping. And then we heard it.
In your honor.
Yeah, and then we heard about it, and then actually Alex and Janne, went there and crashed the party, and that was pretty cool. Everybody was really, really happy to see them there.
I bet.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
How do you, as an individual, and your individual creativity, how does that help, I don't know, shift the music of the band, or like how do you bring your creativity into it?
The band.
Into the band, yeah.
Well, I have my opinions what sounds good and what does not sound good, which I express when we do the songs, and of course I arrange my own bass lines, of course. So that is that, and then of course the imagery, the aesthetics. I put a lot of stuff on it, that like all the merchandise, the artwork and stuff. So in that way, musical and aesthetical, yes.
Cool. If you had to give one name to your a genre to your style of metal, I don't want to hear like death metal or black metal or power, any of those generic ones.
Something new.
Something new. What would you?
I always say when people come up with new styles. Well, then it would be
It's not a new style. It's just a new name. You know.
Bodom metal.
Bodom metal.
I don't know.
That's cool. What do you think of poutine?
Poutine?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've heard that nowadays there's a lot of variations too. Yesterday, a friend of mine had poutine with ribs.
Ribs.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
But I would go for the traditional, right? French fries and the gravy and the cheese and stuff.
Yeah. Delicious.
Delicious.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for taking.